including the others before. Under the Hardin administration, newly elected Magoffin County Judge Executive-elect Matthew Wireman sat down with myself earlier today for a word of thanks, first of all, but also to talk about the remainder of his term as magistrate of District 3 and some of his hopes and plans, interests, and intents when he takes over the county's top.
Absolutely. I want to thank everyone that came out and voted in all the races, not just mine, and those that voted for my opponent. Everyone came out, showed that Magoffin County has got interest in what goes in our county government. I had a lot of people out there that helped me quite a bit and made the fight for me. I couldn't have done it without several of those folks. And I can't say enough about my family. My children had to endure quite a bit, long, late nights, having to stay at places. And my wife, she's absolutely my biggest fan, and she's been out there getting it for quite a while. And like I said, I just can't say enough about all those folks that helped not only me, but with moving Magoffin County forward. I believe that we are now on track to becoming a better Magoffin County.
And along with a new judge executive, Magoffin County has a new half, essentially, of the fiscal court, with newly elected magistrates Joe Bailey in District 3 and Darrell Ray Howard in District 1. And Wireman says that's something he is optimistic about in relation to his last few months as magistrate and then as judge.
I think as far as our fiscal court meetings go, to expect the unexpected has been pretty much the norm. But hopefully we'll finish the year out and have a smooth transition, and we can put all of the past issues behind us and start moving toward a smooth transition and make Magoffin County a better place. We have, as it's no secret, we've had some issues at the fiscal court meetings, but I'm hopeful that the next couple meetings that we have before the first meeting of the year go well. Hopefully, things will work out to where we are in unison. I wouldn't see why we wouldn't be. The other new members of the fiscal court have Magoffin County's best interest in mind, and I think that we're going to see a more unified fiscal court.
And as for speaking about any changes that will happen under his administration, Wireman says that as of right now, one of his first and primary focus points will be tending to parts of the county which have been left out for years.
First of all, obviously, we got to make sure that we're in good financial shape. That will be determined by the last couple of months of this fiscal year and just how much is left for us to start the new fiscal year with. We have got to get out and start working on those roads that have been left out for quite some time. There are many roads that are in just total disarray, and we're going to start on those and get all of our roads up to a maintained level, and then we'll start improving roads during my term. We're going to be one Magoffin County. I have absolutely no axes to grind. We're going to go out, we're going to work on taking care of everyone in the community in our county. Everybody pays taxes, and everybody deserves the same services countywide.
And lastly for tonight, Wireman also says that he could see and feel the enthusiasm of others, including lawmakers, as soon as the night of the election, who all say they're hopeful and excited for change.
I've already spoken to our state rep, Mr. Blanton, and I've made contact with, or been contacted by several different agencies across eastern Kentucky, reaching their hand out, willing to help. I've also spoke to the leader, Rocky Atkins, wanted to reach his hand out to help. So we've got a lot of folks out there that have already came to me, or I went to them during his first couple days after the election, and hopefully our county and our community will be able to grow. Everyone that I've spoken to, whether they were for me or against me, wants to see Magoffin grow. We've been at the bottom of the barrel for a long time, we have got to do something here. We've lost 1,000 people since 2010, based on the census and the most updated data. If we keep dwindling down 1,000, 2,000 every decade, by the time our children are our age, there won't be a Sayersville in Magoffin County. And we got to turn that around. We have excellent opportunities here. We are the last place that people from Pikeville, Prestonsburg, and Paintsville see before they get to Winchester 64. We're the first place they see after they've traveled all the way back. There's no reason why we can't have economic growth here. There's too much money flowing through our county, and we should be able to grow. It's just going to take a constant, focused effort and a push, not only by the county but by the city. I've spoken to the mayor. We're going to be working together. And I've spoken to a couple of the council members already, and they're all on board. We're going to see some changes in growth in Magoffin County.